What's up, guys? Jason, Flyman 33. I'm back. Share a little bit for you guys. I got a new addition to my helicopter collection. It's the Solo Pro 100 series. It's a nice bird. It flies pretty good. I'm still trying to get used to the Night Eagle J6 Pro. It's nice, has digital proportional system. You can fly other helicopters, airplanes with it that are acceptable to this receiver. Idle up, idle hold, your dual rates, everything that's in the regular 6-channel remote. It's pretty nice. And you dial all that stuff in. But right at this moment, I'm going to talk about what I didn't like about the helicopter. And it would be this part right here. It's the skid the helicopter sits on. It's light. I see what they're kind of trying to do. They're trying to, lighten up the helicopter. But it's brittle. And it just snaps into pieces like real easy like that. So luckily, and I know a lot of you other people out there probably have the same, they are in a hobby, probably have some other extra parts at your house. I used a Simon helicopter. It was an old coaxial that I don't even fly anymore, that was on my shelf. And I took the skid off of it. I got some Velcro, strapped it on the battery, and then I got a credit card and I cut it like a little nice square right where the battery would have been if I had to sled it inside this thing here. I got some screws. They were tiny screws, only about, I don't know, 2 centimeters, very small. Very, very tiny screws. Just enough that has, that's about the size right there. Those little tips. And you'll know if you have one of these, how big that is. Just look on the side of the tips. If you think this is a good idea, I don't know. It worked for me, and I think it's a little more stable, and it has a little wider stance like a real helicopter, like my 450 here. And you can see how wide of a stance it has. I know it's bigger mono, but if that smaller thing was on there, it would stop, right here to here on each side. So it gives it more of a wider stance. That's the EXI Pro line 450 Pro Mimic. But yeah, it gives it a better stance. You can kind of see that there. So when you take off, it's a little stabler. So it's real nice. So anyways, I drilled some holes out on each side there, right where the holes match up. You guys can figure that out. And you can see that there. And put them on there. And it flies pretty nice. I did weigh it. It came about 49 grams with the battery. I put an extra gram on there. It has 50 grams. It fluctuates between 50 and 51, so it's not a lot more weight on there, and it doesn't hinder it. You can turn up your throttle or pitch curves a little bit to have a little better power or punch into it, and it'll fly just fine. I also put these little rubber skid things on there, and it's a nice feature, so like when it takes off, it doesn't tend to twist. It grips a little bit, but it's nice. So in my next video, I'll show you guys how it flies with the skid. I appreciate your time. I hope this helps people, because I broke mine on the first day, and I was like, I'm not going to not be able to fly this tonight. And I just put your mind to it. That's what's cool about this hobby. It sucks that they make parts like that, but you can get your mind working a little bit and make something out of nothing. Something you don't even use anymore. I think it gives it a little more meaner look to it too. Definitely what they should have done before. But everything else, I can't complain. Hobby King sells them right now in the US warehouse for 80 bucks. You can't beat it. And then you get a nice receiver too. Jason Flyman 33. Next video, I'll show you the flight. Peace.